Good morning. It is Wednesday. Let's go to work. It's so cold at work. I don't even know what's going on. But I wanted to talk about my favorite fragrances today. And I can't even discuss that without first talking about Japanese cherry blossom. If you're familiar with Bath and Body Works, then you know what that is. I wore that fragrance all through college, even up until like 2012, 2013. And I was like, okay, I need to make some sort of adult decision on what my favorite fragrances are, because I went to a wedding, my best friend's wedding, and somebody that we know was there and was like, oh my gosh, it's nothing bad, but you remind me of college, like you smell just like when we were at fam. And I was like, ugh, I don't want to smell like that forever. So I set out to find my signature scents, and I think I figured it out. If you can't hear me, bear with me, because people are having meetings on the floor and I don't want to be too loud, and I don't want them to know that I vlog. I don't. So Japanese cherry blossom is a floral scent, and I have my notes in my YouTube journal. The top notes are plum, pear, and apple. The middle notes are mimosa, rose, lily, Kyoto rose petals, and Japanese cherry blossom. The base notes are sandalwood, amber, patchouli, cinnamon, Himalayan cedar, musk, vanilla, and oak moss. So that was my step one. I need to find out what is in my favorite fragrance that I'm tired of wearing. Step two for me was to try samples. You have to try samples so that you're not wasting your money on things that you think you like because the bottle is cute, or you think you like because people keep talking about it. So get the samples from Sephora or a travel size at Ulta. Remember that you need to take your time, because these are your adult fragrances. These are your adult scents. Like, you're gonna be spending a pretty penny. You're gonna spend anywhere from $40 to $140 on spray. Think about it. So you want to make sure that you're getting things that you absolutely love to smell. And remember that just because it smells good on your friend doesn't mean it's going to smell good on you. And that just has to do with body chemistry, and it's a whole science. Just go with it. Get your samples and try it out for a couple of days, just to see, like, okay, how does it smell on me? Is this cool? Like, does this work? Because there's like the YSL Mon Paris. I thought I loved that smell until I put it on and I wore it all day at work, and I was like, get it off of me. Get it off. As of today, I can say that I figured out what my favorite fragrances are in my adulthood, and I've narrowed it down to 3. We'll talk about it later. I gotta go back to work. Update, there was a fire drill at work. It's now 7:37. Let's go ahead and go through what my favorite fragrances are officially. Like, as a grown-up, I'm a full-grown adult. I have a home. My 401k is flourishing. Like, let's go ahead and talk about what my fragrances are and why I chose them. I'm not sure if you're wondering how this topic even came up, but it all started at Bath and Body Works for me. While I was smelling all the candles and trying not to get a headache, I thought, like, what is it about these certain fragrances that I'm picking up or continuously going back to that I like? And I'm looking at the ingredients and I'm like, okay, I wonder if my perfume is similar. Like, are they exactly the same notes that I like, or is there something that's different that I'm like, oh, that is new? But let's go ahead and find out. So for a daytime fragrance, I've selected Ralph Lauren Midnight Romance. I do like Ralph Lauren Romance, but something about Midnight Romance really draws me in. So here are the top notes in Midnight Romance. Raspberry, bergamot, and lychee. If you remember my Bath and Body Works candle sale vlog from Vlogmas, I got a bergamot candle. I didn't put two and two together till just now. Did you? I mean, really, did you figure that out? Because it took me a minute. So anyway, the heart or the middle notes are peony, freesia, and jasmine. The base notes are black vanilla, iris, and ambrox. Next, we have Jimmy Choo Illicit. By far one of my favorites. All three of them are my favorites, but I feel like when I experienced Jimmy Choo Illicit, I was like, oh, wow, I wasn't ready. I didn't know what was happening there. I didn't know. But here's what's in Jimmy Choo Illicit. So the top notes are bitter orange and ginger. Ginger, like I didn't think I would be into it, but clearly I am because I kept getting the travel sizes. And I'll talk to you about that a little later. So the heart or the middle notes, rose, jasmine, and orange blossom. And then the base notes are amber, honey, sandalwood, caramel, cashmere wood, and vanilla or caramel. Cashmere wood and vanilla. So those are the notes. What I've noticed is that the Ralph Lauren and the Jimmy Choo, they both have fruit at the top and they have jasmine at the heart. So maybe that's what I need to look for. But let's go ahead and talk about this third one. Last and certainly not least, Tom Ford Velvet Orchid. Oh my goodness. By far my favorite. Yes, it makes me feel like I have my life together. My clothes are always freshly pressed. I'm always on time. My car is always vacuumed. Tom Ford Velvet Orchid is one of my favorites, okay? And of course, most expensive. But here is what's in it. Top, Italian bergamot. Do you keep hearing that? Bergamot? Okay, anyway. Mandarin orange, another orange. Did you see my lights flicker? What is that about? And rum along with honey are the top notes. So here's what's in the middle. And there's a lot going on at the heart of this fragrance, so just bear with me. Jasmine, Turkish rose, Moroccan rose, Cattleya leopoldi, orchid, black orchid, orange blossom, heliotropin, magnolia, jonquil, and hyacinth. And at the base we have labdanum, sandalwood, Peru balsam, myrrh, suede, Comoro Island vanilla. Okay, Tom Ford, okay. I'm here for it. I just can't pronounce all of it. Here's what I've learned about all four of these fragrances, from Japanese cherry blossom all the way through to Tom Ford. I am into sandalwood, amber, patchouli. I'm into a little bit of vanilla and surprisingly musk. And I've noticed that Tom Ford and Ralph Lauren have fruit. Well, all of them have fruit. And then bergamot is something that I'm really into. Orange, I didn't know I was into. Middle notes, jasmine and orange blossom, those are things that I guess I'm into. And I tend to get the sample sizes from Sephora first, and then I will get the travel size just to make sure I'm committed, you know? Roll-ons have been like done, then I know, like, okay, you can get a whole bottle of this. You're going to be fine. You like it for real. Like, you might love it. So that's where I am with it now. That's why I don't have any to show you, because I'm all out. I'm going to make those cheeky purchases at some point in the new year. Started off with a bang, like have my life together fragrance wise. Let me know what your fragrances are. Let me know if you've ever looked up the notes. I'll leave those two links down below so that you can look up your favorite fragrances to see what you like. And I will talk to you in the next one, because I have more work to do and I need to get the vlog up for yesterday, which is today, but you're seeing it tomorrow. Okay, anyway, bye. For all
all going to have this conversation about the black female vote in Alabama, but Angela Rye and Simone Sanders, come on in. We're talking, obviously, about Omarosa.
Nobody has sympathy for Omarosa. Good night.
Operated within the White House, and she likes controversy and high drama. This White House likes controversy and high drama, and so it was only up until recent.
Very unladylike. It was very, it was ugly. It was.
But the White House also, and absolutely, but the White House condoned this. And so, while again, I'm no fan of Omarosa.
Voting in Alabama.
I want to talk about the black vote too, but Brooke, I'm going to do
ma'am.
what you can't do too good of people to do, and that's just going to be petty for a minute. Ah!
Oh, Angela. Oh,
bye,
Angela.
girl.
Oh,
bye.
Angela.
We did it already on the podcast, April, but bye, honey. You have never represented the community. You are skin folk. We don't own you like Zora. Goodbye, good riddance, goodbye.
Girl, you're a star. More than